I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. Not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring. And when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. At last, yes, I am.
I do hope you're having a wonderful and fantastic day today. I was going to take you downtown to show you the Martin Luther King Jr. March that they have every year here in San Antonio, but unfortunately they didn't have it because the rise of COVID-19. So what this video is, if you haven't seen it, goes back a couple years when I did go down there and just let you see what kind of crowd it draws. And it draws between 200,000 to 300,000 people a year. But at the end of this video, I have a very good question for you. I've always wanted to know this. So just hopefully you stick around to the end.
Hey, what is this?
Barbacoa. Tacos.
I've never had barbacoa.
Take some.
It's free if you want to try it. It's good barbacoa.
Have any of you guys ever tried barbacoa? If you have, let me know in the comments below. Because I personally have never tried it, and I've been here in San Antonio for 10 years.
I know.
And say something. Just don't laugh. Just don't sit back. We have to change our world by standing up together and saying this is enough. We've had enough of this violence.
I agree with you 100%.
That's right. Young people are strong enough. They can do it. If they see somebody being bullied, they can say something.
That's right.
This is the Martin Luther King March. It's held here every year in San Antonio, and it's the second largest because it draws over 300,000 people a year, and they're not just from San Antonio, but from all over the United States. This march is held every year just by one simple plan, a dream that we still have to build on, unfortunately. Well, that's a wrap. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. And before I go, I want to give a couple shout outs if I may. I want to start off by giving a shout out to Jared King TV and his lovely wife, Queen Laura. Thank you so much for being a wonderful friend and just always being there for us. We love you guys very much. I also want to thank a good friend, Emmy, and PDX Paranormal. Make sure you go by and check out Emmy, like and subscribe, and tell Emmy that Eddie and Jen sent you. I also want to say hello and thank you to J-Mac Oregon. Make sure you check out J-Mac also, which is M's husband. Like and subscribe and tell him that Eddie and Jen sent you. And I want to give a special shout out to Renee Vester. Thank you, Renee, for being a wonderful subscriber and a wonderful friend. And all their links will be in the description box below. With an exception of Renee's, of course. Actually, I think she has a channel, and if she does, hers will be in the description box also. Now, my final view is this. I have a question for you. Why do we hate? I've always wondered that. Why? Why can't we just learn to love instead of hating each other? And I know sometimes we ourselves bring it on ourselves, and a lot of you think, well, we are a bunch of wild animals because of what we do. But I think if you look at it geographically, it's a lot of, not just us, but no matter what color you are, we all have a way of acting out. But you don't have to be your environment. If your environment makes you act like that, maybe you need to get out. But then again, they also say you can leave the hood, but sometimes the hood can't leave you. But I always wonder, why do we hate? Why can't we learn to love instead? We have people hate on us all the time, believe it or not. Hate on us because we're a mixed couple. My wife hears it a lot, that she's an in-lover. My kids being biracial, special needs. Why do we hate? We still have a long ways to go, but a short time to get there. And I think it's time for us to wake up and to say, hey man, I love you no matter what. Even if it's, I don't care if it's even a YouTuber. And yeah, we have certain YouTubers that hate on us because we like certain YouTubers. But you know what? I'm not going to hate on them. Because at the end of the day, I still love you regardless. No matter if you hate me or not. I just don't understand how you can hate me without even knowing me. Why don't we try to get to know our brothers and sisters before we hate on them? No matter if we're black or white or Hispanic or Puerto Rican or Jewish. Why don't we get to know each other first? You know, God didn't put us here to judge. I judge according to character, not because of the way you look, not because of the color of your skin. God didn't put us here to judge. And you know, at the same time, He made us out of His own image. But sometimes we just don't act godly. Hate is something that's taught at home. It's not taught in school. It's taught at home. So we need to teach our kids better. I had to teach my kids and their special needs. And I've had to build it in their head that love, no matter what stone is thrown at them, love them anyway. Like Jesus said when He was on the cross, and when He said, Father, they not know what they do. And He asked them to forgive them. And that's what I think. I think we need to forgive the people that may have done you wrong. Forgive the people that may have cast a blind eye on you. Forgive. Of course you're not going to forget. But don't play God and not forgive. You know, if you want to live godly, That's one place to start, because when you go hating people because of the color of their skin, or because they're Asian, or because they're Hispanic, or because they're black, there's no reason. None. What is there to benefit from it? Nothing. You hate a person because they're fat. You hate a person because they're skinny. You hate a person because they're handicapped or special needs. What is the reason behind it? It's funny, because some of those people that used to hate on people with special needs ended up having special needs children of their own. And life just has this way of coming back on you. Remember those things you said? See, those things are called karma. And I believe in karma. We gotta try our best to wipe hate out and bring more love in. Because God didn't build you like that. He built you out of love. And He wants you to take it the next step. But when you go into hatred, well, that's a whole different ballgame. So, I know it's getting dark out here. I'm trying to find a good light. Let's take hate out of our heart. Put more love in. No matter who it is. No matter what they've done in their past. Don't let their past be their future. Let's bring more love. What's your story? I want to thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time, please make sure you hit that like button. And we love to have you as part of our family. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos like Keep It Pink as my salute to breast cancer awareness. I want to thank you all so much for being here. And until next time, keep being the wonderful person that you are. And stay blessed.